Let's get a look at your national headlines this morning. We're seeing desperate scenes at the southern border amid a new surge in migrant crossings, overwhelming authorities.
And now the issue is holding up more funding for the war in Ukraine. ABC's Lionel Moyes explains.
This morning, new concerns on the southern border as more migrants risk their lives to enter the U.S. In California, tent cities are popping up in the small town of Jacumba Hot Springs. Migrants are climbing through a small opening where the border wall ends, and now a policy change in Mexico threatens to escalate this crisis. The Mexican government, citing budget issues, has suspended migrant deportations and transfers, meaning it will no longer move migrants south from the country's northern border with the U.S., prompting more migrants to take their chances at crossing. The issue is taking center stage in Washington as Congress considers more funding for the war in Ukraine. Republicans are refusing to approve more aid for Ukraine unless changes are made at the border.
We have to effect real policy change at the border, and that is a necessary condition to anything we do going forward.
Republicans call it a national security issue, voicing concern not just about migrants from Latin America, but also from other countries, including China. A closed-door briefing among senators yesterday erupting in chaos with reports of screaming.
It was a very tense meeting. It was a very tense meeting. Chuck Schumer tried to shut down anybody who raised the border issue.
One of them was disrespectful and started screaming at one of the generals and challenging him to why he didn't go to the border.
The White House argues not funding Ukraine will only help Vladimir Putin. As for the border crisis here at home, more than 8,000 migrants were arrested Monday alone.